Previously on Part-Time Carper. Oh yeah.
Look at that. Nice markings on it though.
Ah, lovely scale pattern.
First one in the bag. Lovely little mirror.
Loving Luke.
Oh. Feeling at him. I don't know, probably 12.
He's a bit tubby.
He feels it too. Couple of leeches.
Them like thread ones. Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah.
Yet another one to grace the net.
Not the biggest we want that, but
Oh, not the biggest, but pretty still.
how's that?
Big smile. Yeah. Got it. See what it goes to.
I think we'll be back. It's a nice little place. Bit of a trek from where we are, but want fish, we'll travel. Morning campers. It's the weekend after the week back at work. And I'm back on Willowcroft Fisheries. What a difference a week makes. It's 8:30 in the morning. Got down there last night for 3:30 and it was rammed, as is often the case on a Friday. with lakes around the country, unless you're down south. Luckily, as I was pulling on, there was a lad pulling off, so managed to get back on Calf Lake or Caffey Lake, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, wherever you're from. Wasn't in much of a rush to get settled last night. Took probably about 2 hours after dicking about. Got the rods out, 2 rods on Catfish. Not a thing. Then the 9 o'clock shut off come, as I'm going to call it on here, because come 9 o'clock the lake seems to go dead. You don't hear a buzzer anywhere. It's just it's as if it's void of fish. So, bit of the old kip. Woke up this morning to a lovely sunrise. No rain, which makes a change. And yeah, fish were active. No bleeps, no nothing. In fact, there's still a lot of fish moving about, but they're only the carp. From what I've heard, someone hammered the catfish during the week, so it remains to be seen whether they turn up. I'm going to stick it out, I think, till 12 bells, and then probably swap one over, sneak a few carp out, just to save a blank. But I seem to be addicted to pussy at the moment, and that's what I'm chasing. On my own this weekend, no stay. He's been having his car fixed, someone backed into him, and he's been having that repaired. He's picking that up this weekend, so he couldn't put the hours in. He might be going for a day up near him, just to wet a line. But so it was a bit lonely last night, apart from the herds of anglers that are on. I had a nightmare last night. Managed to open my bottle of wine, or my half bottle of wine that I had left, my bottle of red, and then realised that I didn't stop at the shop on the way down here. You know, 154 miles and didn't stop. Blinkers on, straight down here. So hence, I've got 3 cans of beer now to last me tonight. Not good. But we're here to catch, we're not here to drink. And if I tell myself that often enough, then I might start believing it. Right, I'm going to get the kettle on and have a rethink. See what happens before noon. Definitely switching one of the rods over them. We're not going to be blanking. Still, nice day for it. Well, nothing to report. 12 o'clock came and went, and I've still got 2 cat rods out. Only for the simple fact is next door but one's had a cat, nice albino cat, at just a few ounces, just under £30. And I've also seen a big one break the surface right over the top of the left hand rod. But as yet, still nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could switch and catch, because I've been putting pellet down the side and a few 12mm baits, and I've been watching them coming in over the top, tails up. Just being stubborn. Just become addicted to catfish. It's gone 2 o'clock now. Probably give it till 4, then swap a rod over. Just to get some figures on the scoreboard. Just to make it look better, because there's literally carp everywhere on top. Morning. 7 balls. Day 2. Blanking my arse off. Same tactics, same baits as last week. Nothing. I've had a lad to my right. He's been catching the carp. I've had a couple turn up to my left that was Steve's peg from last week. he turned up yesterday afternoon after a couple of lads had been in there, and within an hour he'd had a couple of cats and he was banging the car park. Me, I was sat in the middle, blanking, looking like a garden gnome. And as yet, still nothing to report. Yesterday was just a day from hell. Just a comedy of errors from the start, just from getting up. Made a brew, put the coffee in the cup, poured the milk in. Yep, my milk was like cottage cheese, that had gone off. So I was left drinking blackcurrant cordial, which I didn't put the spare tub in, I duly ran out of. So I had a nice glass of water by 10 o'clock, boiled a couple of eggs. I thought I'll make a nice egg butter. Boils the eggs, gets the bread out the freezer box. Yep, blue mould all over the bread. I forgot to stop at the shop on the way down here and stock up on the alcohol. So I had 3 cans in the bottom of my box, left from the last trip. Stood on my stove, loose on one of the legs. And to top it all off, the cat that we've had for 20 years, that has become one of the family, she died in her sleep yesterday morning at home. So there was a few messages going back into on the phone. Wife and lad was a bit upset, but she'd had a good innings. I mean, what's 20? Must be 100 in cat years. But up this morning, it's like a different day. Wind's up. It's been raining overnight. Surprise. Redone the rods. And now I'm just sat here hoping and praying that they open the toilet block up at some point. Otherwise, it's going to be a bucket download. Anyway, we can only see how we get on, can't we? Got till 3 o'clock. Sat outside the bivvy. Yeah, went to the toilet block, had a look. Yeah, due to the COVID restrictions, ring this number and someone will be down as soon as possible to open it up for you. No, King Kong's finger was not waiting for no man. Yep, door on the bivvy, bin bag, kitchen towel. Job done. time coming, but look what we've got.
Makes it worth it.
What's it just?
Definitely.
It's got a whisker missing.
What's that?
It's got a whisker missing.
Oh yeah, so it has lit.
Right, corner it. Chops. Yeah, I'm still shaking.
On the pop-up?
That was on the end of a piece of luncheon meat.
Was it? Yeah.
Dipped in that blood-soaked eel stuff.
Works, mate.
Like you say, that definitely makes it worthwhile waiting.
It does, mate. When you get a bite, eventually it's nice, isn't it? It's always a better feeling. I had a 31 cap yesterday. When I got here, that was on a prawn. King prawn. £20 half as well, the smaller ones.
Can't be bad.
Catch.
Oh. What little slimy beast.
They're little buggers. Nice one, mate. Well done, buddy.
We're ready for this chapasses.
What's up, buddy? Oh, sorry.
How about that? Get in. Bosh. One last time for you. Scales went to 26.12. And the sling weighs £3 date on the sling. $23.4, so that was worth it.
Well done, buddy. Nice one.
Job done. So, 10:30, job done. New PB. Mad. How it can all change in a blink of an eye. Literally just finished texting the missus and saying, I'm on till 3, but if I get a personal best catfish, I'll pack up as soon as after it. Well, I've had it, but I've put the rod back out. Still shaking. Proper fight. Halfway down leg. Managed to get it back though. Get in. Need a fag now. Right then, there's the swim. And we're going to do the old point out where we've been casting with the fat fingers. I've had one there, just next to where that fish just stopped. That one was on chorizo, that's not done a thing. I've had one in that bay there. That was on luncheon meat, topped off with a robin red pop-up, dipped in the old bloody deal dip from Dynamite, and adorned with a big mesh bag full of krill pellets. We got there in the end. So, I've had one more recast. Oh, as I said that, a couple of bleeps on the left hand rod. Yep, I've had one more recast. It's getting that time of day now where I need to make a decision whether to pack up early. Like I say, my ticket's on till 3:30, but it's coming up to midday. By the time I get home, it's going to be 3 o'clock by the time I get home, gone 3 if I leave it next half hour. If I wait till 3:30, it's going to be daft o'clock. Obviously we're back at work now, so I'm up at 1 in the morning, heading off down to Plymouth. I think the decision has got to be take that one, be grateful for what you've had, and pack up while you're on a winner. All packed up, back in the car, and we're ready for the off. But there's one last thing I've got to do before I go, because I can't leave it. It's not happening. If you've got kids that are watching, this next clip may contain a little bit of foul language, so a little bit of viewer discretion is advised. Right, so anyone that knows me knows when I go fishing or when I'm travelling around in the car, in my glove box, I have a roll of bin bags. I mean, come on, who uses glove boxes for gloves? Yeah, nice roll of bin bags in the car. Just in case anybody decides to just drop a little bit of litter, just pick it up, take it home. It's, you know, it's damaging to the wildlife, it's a danger. It can cause injury, it can kill them. You've seen the wildlife in the video. Other than that, it looks unsightly. It's not fair to others. You know, if you're leaving litter at a lake, you're a noddy. You're not an angler, you're a noddy. In fact, I can think of a better word for you. Just have a look at this. Bastard. 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 So I've been round with my bag. I spent 10 minutes picking it up. Peg's clean now, at least the peg that I've been on. If you're leaving litter behind when you've been fishing on a lake, a nice lake like this, where someone's put the time, the effort and the money in to provide you with fishing facilities, as good as they are, you leave litter around, you're just an out and out bastard. Simple as that. You're not a noddy. You're not an angler. You're just a bastard. Take it home and bin it. Other than that, I'll bid you farewell for this video. See you next time. If you like what we're doing, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for future videos. And drop by on the Facebook page, also entitled Part-Time Carper. Laters, campers. Oh, one more thing before I go. Can I just say? Personal best catfish. Get in, bosh, as they say. Anyway, tight lines, we'll see you down the bank.